Joel, you're a good singer. Why not start a band? I did once. They were called the Beatles, but we broke up because some guy in the band, like, he kept taking a shit in the bass guitar. Was that Vinny? Yoko Ono took that shit. That guy's name? Yoko Ono. Do you guys remember that song, that Pussy Be Yankin'? Sometimes that song pops in my head. Like, who sang that song? Who sang that Pussy Be Yankin'? AC/DC. That Pussy Be Yankin'! Yeah! Joel, you said you made the Beatles. How do you not know your own song? Didn't like Paul McCartney collaborate with Kanye West and like Rihanna, and they like made some song, right? Or something? I think the funniest thing, don't worry, the game is loading up as we speak, and this is the last thing we'll say of the intro, because the intro's been too damn long. The absolute funniest toothpaste and orange juice combination that I've ever heard of in terms of collaborations is when Skrillex met The Doors, and there's this awful energy in the studio where they need to collaborate through like contractual obligations, and it's some of the funniest shit I've ever seen, because Skrillex, he comes across as one of those YouTube commenters that like a 12-year-old says on like a Metallica video, like, hey, 95% of all other kids listen to shit music, but I am the part of the new generation that like this music. You know, and he's talking to The Doors, and they're just like, who the fuck are you? And Skrillex plays one of his songs to one of the members in the band, and they look at the fucking, they lock eyes with the camera like, what the fuck is this? You know, why is talking? Okay. You know, I said no more distractions. I'm sorry, but hang on. The Doors, Skrillex. I need to watch this fucking documentary again. Making of Breaking a Sweat. Okay. Can we please watch this? I know we all want to get to the actual game here, but it's been years since I watched this, and maybe my mind is playing tricks on me. Maybe I don't remember this video. Maybe I'm like making up shit in my head that isn't there. That's usually the case with like videos I've watched, and I'm like, I've watched them in 10 years. And I watched them and I'm like, this wasn't that bad. This is really good, actually, you know. So I'm gonna watch this now, and I haven't in such an incredibly long time. Sounds good. Okay.
You know, U.S., Australia, all over Europe and Canada.
Anyway, I'll skip ahead a little bit. So he's talking about, you know, I'm a big fan of The Doors, and they meet because some lawyer said, hey, if you don't collaborate with Skrillex, we're gonna cut off your meds.
Working with The Doors. It's crazy.
It worked. It worked. Whoa.
This is Skrillex, Ray.
What's up, man?
Hey, man.
You right?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
All right. So, what's your hometown?
L.A. I made like this kind of.
Okay, this is what I remember. This is the important part of this video, really, because watch the reaction here.
And here it comes.
Oh man!
So basic ideas.
Oh, it's rougher than I remember. Man, the 60s was great, but we sure are fucking paying for it now, huh?
You can work with that.
Heck yeah.
Whew, okay.
Like
Well, okay. Now let's go back to square one.
What speed is that? 130?
All right. It's hard. It's a rough video, isn't it? You know, but you know, they did make a song together, and I think it was like 99%. I might be wrong about this, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But it was like a song where it's 99%. You know, it sounds like an MLG compilation video music, and it's just the Doors occasionally saying like, "Hey, where are the Doors?" You know, like Someone said, you say you have nothing against Skrillex, but you clearly hate the guy. No, I do not. I actually legitimately listened to Skrillex a while ago. He put on a new album, and he doesn't really do dubstep anymore. He does like drum and bass and jungle music, some experimental stuff, and I kind of like that sort of music anyway. Like, I have nothing against the guy. The whole video is just a funny juxtaposition between, you know, aging rock stars and a new generation of a DJ, and they sound nothing alike, and it sounds like they're forced to make music with each other. And let me tell you something, I know what it's like to collaborate with people that, like, we are so musically apart that it sounds like orange juice and toothpaste. Vinny. So, you know, I'm just saying, name one Skrillex song. What about Salsa on My Balls, Boys? Sweet Rally. You know,